Perfect. As you can probably read by the title, I just want to have a bit of a rant about black and white. Now, as you can see from my screen, I've got some black and white images. Now, these photos were deliberately taken badly, whatever you... Well, not badly, but not in a way I would normally take photos. This is literally walking around and not being properly composed in myself, being rock steady and holding the camera properly. Most of these photos were taken one-handed, and not... I didn't even try to composite properly, as you can see. Most of them are a little bit of funny, wonky angle. But I just wanted to prove that black and white is such a cheat, and it is such an easy way out to get out of things, that I think it's lazy. It can be very lazy, and because the effects are so good immediately. So, for example, okay, so as you can see here, I've got some of my images I've taken today, literally with a Canon 6D and a 50mm. I set the shutter speed to shutter priority to 125th of a frame. So, you have to be standing pretty steady to get a decent, solidly unblurry image. Anyway, that was deliberate so that I could get some really weird images. Anyway, I waffled enough. So, for example, if I go back to the other images and pick one at random, I know, whatever. Okay, so, for example, this one here of my friend Kieran. We were just sitting in a cafe, and I just said, can I take a quick photo? And I literally picked up the camera one hand, and then just kind of shot blindly, so to speak. But as you can see, there's too much height. There's too much top. There's a very kind of uninteresting image, if I'm being honest. Nice guy, but anyway. So watch what happens when I just put in black and white and make a few adjustments, and you will see the immediate effect. So if I just boost up the shadows a little bit, really ramp the contrast just to give it some drama, and immediately, if I boost up the before as well, immediately there's something about it that makes it kind of classic in times, that makes you kind of want to stand up to attention. Okay, so it requires a bit of a crop. I've recently, this is an aside, I love doing the 10x8s. Now, this is a wrong 10x8, so if I do 10x8 that way, I recently like doing the 10x8 because it's not bizarre, but it's a print size, but it does give you that kind of really squared off look that you don't really get, because the screen, the ratio that the Canons take is obviously not that. If I go back to the original, I'm going off target here, as shot, and go that way, go that way, go that way, go that way. There we go. It's almost like 16, not quite 16:9, but 16:10 aspect ratio. But anyway, so I digress. So if I go back. Anyway, so as you can see, just by going black and white, I've cheated. I made a or average looking image far more interesting, and it's such a cheat. Okay, let's pick another kind of a deliberately crappy one. Let's see. Okay. So this one, yeah, that one. Why not? So this one, blurry. It's everything is wrong. There's nothing right about this image whatsoever. But put it black and white, and then do a compare. Oh, a compare. Okay, I'm wrong. Okay, do a compare. There we go. And then give it a bit of a contrast boost. Highlight some of the background a little bit, and then all of a sudden you got something that kind of requires the viewer's attention a little bit. It's still technically all over the place, but it's such a cheat. I've made it more interesting because I've taken away the detail and left really the kind of the outline of the image. And so because I've taken away the extra detail of the green and the beige and the kind of concrete grey here, the eyes and the mind has to work a little bit harder hence requiring a little bit more attention. Anyway, so that's my kind of little rant, really. Black and white is very useful. I use it, but I try and use it sparingly. In this particular day, I deliberately, with the exception of him, I deliberately took the photos one-handed, and I wouldn't say badly, but I certainly wouldn't use this technique of photographing a wedding, and deliberately just to see if I could save some of these images. And like this one here. It's really not that interesting. It's just, if I go back to the original image, it's just that, you know. It's so dull, I can't believe I took it. But, you know, if I go, there we go. Come back up. There we go. So, I don't know. I mean, there's something about it that makes it look certainly require more attention. Anyway, I've waffled enough. What do you think about black and white? What is it? Do you think it's a cheat? Do you think it's overused? Do you think I'm just, being, artsy and being a little bit pompous? Because I certainly think it can be overused and people use it too often. I've seen photographers who are supposedly really good, not to badmouth them, but their photography is all black and white. It's all black and white. And I'm thinking, hang on a minute, have some balls and put some colour in there. Okay? Have some balls. Put some colour in there. Don't do spot colouring. Crikey, I hate that. I absolutely don't like spot colouring. But stop overusing black and white. Because everyone loves black and white. Try sepia. There you go. Get some nuts. Try sepia and see what happens. Anyway, rant over. I've talked for long enough. Let me know what you think, guys. And I'll see you in the next one.